Somewhere out there, there is a 5-year-old kid, a little punk, with a better PC than yours. Yeah, I know that's a sickening thought. If this video changes your mental state for the worse, please know there is help, okay? But yes, there is a 5-year-old kid out there with a better PC than yours. A kid with no responsibilities wakes up in the morning to his 4090 9800X 3D PC, all water cooled, 128 gigs of RAM, all the bells and whistles, whatever. And this kid loads into your favorite competitive game and he kills you, okay? He kills you. So what are you gonna do about it, huh? I mean, we all know you don't have enough money to upgrade your PC. You're poor, okay? You're a PC gamer. You probably live in your mother's basement or whatever stereotypical thing I've gotten right about you so far, because I'm never wrong. But yes, this little kid, Timmy, bling boy from Johnny Test, whatever, has a better PC than you. Does it give him the edge in competitive games? Is he going to beat you just because he has more FPS? Because we all know that you're never going to lose on skill alone. You are a true PC gamer. You watch Silicon Steak. So there's no way you could possibly lose by your skill. Well, today we're going to talk about exactly that. Does the PC matter for competitive esports games, or can you make by on a very modest PC? And yeah, let's get right into it. I have a story to tell you guys. I flip PCs. We all know this. I flip them, I sell them, I buy them, and I love them, okay? I love them to death, like make love to them. Yeah, whatever. Recently, I built this, I bought this POS Optiplex, and it has a Intel 7500 i5 7500. So that's from 7th gen, okay? These things are great for flipping and making like a modest PC, little gaming PC for under $200 or around about $200. So, you know, I take this thing apart and I put in a 1TB NVMe, give it dual channel RAM, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, and then pop in a 1650 graphics card. What just needs a 6-pin, so I go SATA to 6-pin, bada bing, bada boom, sell this thing for mega profit, and it can game really well for the price. But you know, I'm probably gonna make a video about this, stay tuned for that. And I wanted to test it in gaming, but when I played Apex Legends on this thing, boys, it was bad. It was not good, okay? Sure, I was getting like upwards of 100 FPS. As you can see in here, when I was loading into it the first time, particularly when I was loading all those shaders, the CPU was struggling hard. And the frame time, which is what you should be looking at, not the average FPS or even the 1% lows, you should be looking at the frame time graph to determine if the game is playable or not, if it's a good experience. All over the place, going up from 189 milliseconds to 16 milliseconds. Really, really bad. And it was because I was CPU bottlenecked. It actually wasn't my GPU as far as I could tell. My 4-core, 4-thread CPU, that 7500, just God rest his soul. You shouldn't be using it in games like this anymore. I was stuttering. I was stuttering hard, boys. And I am not good at Apex Legends. Honestly, I need to find a different game to test and play. I just know this one's really popular, but I don't really like it. I like Halo Infinite a lot better. Or maybe I could try Valorant. I just don't know if the benchmarking software works with Valorant. But yeah, so I was testing this game and man, it was tough. I could not get a kill to save my life in this environment. Even though I'm getting like an average of like 80 FPS, it goes up to 100. You can see, like, look at those spikes on the frame time graph. It's like, it's hitching, right? It's hitching, and that's horrible because you'll overcompensate in your mouse or you don't know where they're at. And that little amount of lag is enough to make you dead, DED dead. And so if we go forward here, you know, once I loaded all the textures in, it was a lot more smooth. We're getting 90 FPS, like, hey, on a $200 PC, can you complain? But I have this gun, and like anytime I zoomed in on that gun, it just totally destroyed itself. Like, horrible performance. And yeah, I'm not about that life, bro. Like, I'm glad I have a 4080 in my main rig and I don't have to struggle with these issues, right? But so that got me thinking. I was building another PC at the time, and this PC is a lot better. It has a Ryzen 5600, so that's 6-core, 12-thread, decently modern. It came out in 2020. Of course, you know, loading into the game for the first time and dropping, there was a little bit of stutters, but hey, I'm not even shooting at this point. Once I hit the ground, it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. I'm getting around 100 FPS. It jumps up to 144 at times, which is my monitor's cap on my testing rig. And yeah, the GPU is not maxed out, so we are CPU bottlenecked. But this was a much better experience, guys. It's fluid. I'm popping around, and in this game, I actually kill somebody. The first game, let me tell you, I did not kill a single soul. I actually don't even know if I found anybody. I probably just got sniped in like the head when I was walking around. I don't know how to play Apex that well, to be honest. Even though I'm great at first-person shooters, Apex, you know, the big map, I like more of arena, small map shooters. That's besides the point, though. Yeah, I was playing on this new rig, and this rig was only going to cost, this rig only cost me like 600 bucks. So, you know, it is like triple the price, but it's still not that amount of money. And man, I'm fluid, I'm running around, things are feeling good on this PC. And now I understand why Timmy's parents bought him the 4090 9800X3D. Because this man is going to grow up to be a professional gamer, all right? You and us dinosaurs in our 20s and 30s are not going to be able to compete with Timmy's short attention span and super high reflexes, okay? And basically, yes, to answer the question, long story short, to answer the question, does your PC make you a better PC gamer? Yes, to a certain point, okay? In my opinion, if you are like hamstrung, if your reflexes are faster than the PC, then the PC's the bottleneck, right? The PC's holding you back. If you're using hitches and getting hitches, and that's preventing you from actually getting the kill or getting killed, avoiding it getting killed, whatever, then yes, your PC is holding you back, okay? So it's important to note this, guys. If you're on a really old CPU, if you're on a really old GPU, just an old platform, and you want to be, you know, competitive, you want to beat your friends in gaming, or you actually just want to go compete in a like kind of a what are they called, a tournament, then yeah, you're gonna need to have a decent hardware that's not gonna hold you back. The question you should ask yourself is, are you good at the game? Are you the limiting factor, or is the hardware the limiting factor? If the second one's the choice, you need to upgrade, okay? Now, a lot of you guys, I bet a lot of you subscribers, because I know the kind of people that subscribe to me, are making excuses. You're getting 200 FPS and you're still bottom fragging, okay? Timmy may be getting 360 FPS at 4K with his new rig, but still, you have no excuse if you're getting 100 less FPS than him. You know, 200 FPS is still fine, okay? There's diminishing returns. We're talking about getting dips to like 0 FPS on this Optiplex PC compared to getting a 50 FPS dip from 200 to 150. Not a really big deal, in my opinion. It can still hold back the best of the best because the reflexes are still really, really high. But yeah, I also loaded up Halo Infinite with this new PC that I had. This was, you know, more up my alley. I like arena shooters like Halo, so I was having a lot more fun playing this. And yeah, my thoughts during this was I couldn't even play Halo Infinite on that 1650 GPU. Like, there ain't no way. That 1650 has 4 gigabytes of VRAM. This game's kind of a VRAM hog. I was gonna get probably like 10 FPS in this game, maybe like 50 and then dip to 10. And that's the worst. I'm not looking for that in my experience at all. So yeah, I had a lot of fun, you know, testing these two PCs on the different side spectrums. If I was to play myself, like let's say there was identical copies of me, one with the Optiplex PC, one with this Arc A580 Ryzen 5600 PC. The one with the better PC would win, hands down. Like, I would destroy myself, the other self with lower FPS. Like, I don't even know if I'd be able to kill me once, maybe like once or twice at like 20 to 2. You know what I mean? So yes, your PC and its performance level and how much it costs will make you a better PC gamer if that's the limiting factor. And that's the key point. I know a lot of you guys are going to make excuses in the comment section, but hey, maybe we could do a 1v1 in one of these games at some point if I start gaming with you guys on my channel, but who knows? This was just a little experience I had with testing two PCs. What do you think? Do frames win games? Is little Timmy with his 4090 going to destroy you with your GTX 960? Let me know down in the comments section below. Silken Steak signing out.